Marlboro Music Festival. We want to thank Marlboro for working with us and helping to make it possible. And with those few words of explanation and introduction, it's my great pleasure to welcome, in alphabetical order, Mr. Guy Clark. Joe Ely. John Hyatt. And Lyle Lovett. Enjoy our Marlboro Songwriters Night.
You looking Trey Lumberjack there, John.
Thanks.
Well, we're just going to sit around here and play some songs and tell stories and lies, and I guess that's about as far as it goes till we run out of time. Oh, there I go. Maybe I'll start with a little love song. There ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden, get you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. Plant 'em in the spring, eat 'em in the summer. All winter without 'em's a culinary bummer. I forget all about the sweating and digging every time I go out and pick me a big one. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Ooh, pick it, guy. Now you can go out to eat, and that's for sure, but it's nothing a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put 'em in a salad, put 'em in a stew. You can make your very own tomato juice. You can eat 'em with eggs, you can eat 'em with gravy, eat 'em with beans, pinto or navy. Put 'em on the side, put 'em in the middle. Put a homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. What do you say, John? Yeah. There you go. Do it again. If I was to change this life I lead, I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed. 'Cause I know what this country needs. It's homegrown tomatoes in every yard you see. When I die, don't bury me in a box in a cemetery. Out in a garden would be much better, and I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Well, you guys just leaving me hanging here. right. Look out, Chet. A keeper. Pack up all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes. And say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out them LA papers. And molded box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and his heavy old skinny dents. The only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just to keep on playing. I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought, and you put the pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in that old front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. I'm sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. You know, Susanna and I used to live in this little apartment out in Los Angeles, damn California. It's a pretty weird place. The weirdest thing about this, though, is the landlord. He's one of those guys that come home from work every day and go out to the garage and make his own bullets. The saving grace about this little place was right outside the front window was the prettiest grapefruit tree you ever seen in your whole life. grapefruit were sweet. One morning, we awoke to the sound of the landlord out there with an axe, chopping down the grapefruit tree. So I went outside and said, "Man, what are you doing?" He said, "Oh, guy," he said, "you know, this damned old grapefruit tree," he said, "the son of a bitch has been here 30 or 40 years, I guess." He said, "It's gotten so big, and the roots have spread out so far. They're starting to crack my concrete driveway, mess up my patio. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, and say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me." Thank you. A lot of times people ask me, or I'm sure ask everybody, what their favorite song is that they wrote, and this is mine. A song about 10 seconds in a woman's life. Well, she's standing on the gone side of leaving. She found a thumb and stuck it in the breeze. She'll take anything, going close to somewhere. She can lay it down and live it like she'd please. 'Cause she ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. She ain't going home, and that's for sure. Well, the wind had its way with her hair, and the blues had their way with her smile. She had a way of her own, just like prisoners have a way with a file. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. She ain't going home, and that's for sure. Not sitting down crying on her suitcase. Oh, she had no second thoughts by the road. She's got feelings that need some repairing, and she did not give a damn that it showed. 'Cause she ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. She ain't going home, and that's for sure. Now she ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere she can't breathe. She ain't going home, and that's for sure. Nah, she ain't going home, and that's for sure. He was a wino, tried and true. He'd done about everything there is to do. He worked on freighters, and he'd worked in bars, and he worked on farms, and he'd worked on cars. Well, it was white port that put that look in his eye that grown men get when they need to cry. And we sat down on the curb to rest, and his head just fell down on his chest. Well, he was an elevator man in a cheap hotel in exchange for the rent on a one-room cell. He's old, years beyond his time, no thanks to the world and the white port wine. So he says, son, he always called me son. He said, life for you has just begun. And then he told me the story that I'd heard before, how he fell in love with a Dallas whore. How he could cut through the years to the very night that it ended in a whorehouse fight, and she turned his last proposal down in favor of being a girl about town. Now, it's been 17 years riding line, and he ain't been straight none of the time. It's too many days of fighting the weather and too many nights of not being together. So he died. And when they went through his personal effects, and among the stubs from the welfare checks was a crumbling picture of a girl in a door and an address in Dallas and nothing more. And the welfare people provided the priest, and a couple from the mission down the street sang Amazing Grace. No one cried except some lady in black way off to the side. We all left, and she's standing there, black veil covering the silver hair. Old one-eyed John said her name was Alice. She used to be a whore in Dallas. So let him roll, Lord, let him roll. I bet he's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Just you let him roll, Lord, let him roar. He always said that heaven was just a Dallas whore. Just you let him roll, Lord, let him roll. I bet he's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Hey, listen. Y'all ever been to a shrink? Quite an experience. I asked that question the other night in New York City, and the whole audience raised their hand. It's kind of a little mental health talking blues. I was feeling real depressed, man. I was feeling real low down. I just felt so bad that I could not get my butt up off the ground. Well, I was moping around the house, and I was bumping into walls. I was crying at the Andy Griffith show, and I was snapping at the dog. I was starting to fear for my sanity. Could not find my ego with both hands. So I decided professional help was the only hope for me. So I called up this number, which I'd gotten off TV. They said, "Are you having marital problems? Are you emotionally impaired? Are you sure you're being followed? Are you just scared of being scared? Well, if so, you better come on in and have a little talk with the doc." So I did. I said, "Doctor, good doctor, I got trouble on my mind now. Listen to me, doc, I don't have much time. I got a feeling down inside me, and it will not go away. You know, it hangs on and bangs on my soul every day. Doctor, good doctor, I'm grabbing at loose ends, and I hadn't felt like I used to since I don't remember when. When yesterday got past me, today is all the same, and tomorrow really scares me, man. I just can't play the game." He said, "Quit whining. He said, "Straighten up and fly right." To which he added, "Life is not a piece of cake." No shit. Well, he wanted to know if my insurance was paid up. Well, I'm okay and you're okay if the check's okay. Second best $100 I ever spent. Thanks. We've had a wonderful time. Thank you all for coming out. It's like when you're making conversation. You're trying not to scream. And you're trying not to tell them that you don't care what they mean. really feeling fragile, you really can't get home, you really feel abandoned, but you want to be alone. Oh, friends, they shine like diamonds. Oh, friends, you can always call. Oh, friend, Lord, you can't buy 'em. You know it's old friends after all. When the house is empty and the light begins to fade, and there's nothing to protect you except a window shade, it's hard to put your finger on the thing that scares you most. You can't tell the difference between an angel and a ghost. Oh, friend, shine like diamonds. Oh, friend, you can always call. Oh, friend, Lord, you can't buy 'em. You know it's old friends after all. Yes, it's oh, friend, shine like diamonds. You know it's old friends after all. Joey Lee, John Hyatt, Lyle Lovett, Robert Earl King Jr. We had a wonderful time. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, thanks. Thank you all for coming out. We came here tonight to do exactly what we do in our living room, which is play some songs we know, some we don't know. So please enjoy, and we will too. Okay. old blue shirt suits me just fine. I like the way it feels, so I wear it all the time. I got an old guitar, won't ever stay in tune. I like the way it sounds in a dark and empty room. I got an old pair of boots and they fit just right. Well, I can work all day, I can dance all night. I got an old used car and it runs just like a top. I get the feeling it ain't ever gonna stop. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. I got a pretty good friend who's seen me at my worst. He can't tell if I'm a blessing or a curse, but he always shows up when the chips are down. And that's the kind of stuff I like to be around. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. I got a woman I love, she's crazy and paints like God. She got a playground sense of justice, she won't take ours. I got a tattoo with her name right through my soul, and I think everything she touches turns to gold. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, the kind of stuff you reach for when you fall. Well, this is a little song about jumping off the garage. Flour sack cape tied all around his neck. He climbed up on the garage, he's figuring what the heck. Screwed his courage up so tight that the whole thing come unwound. He got a running start and bless his heart, he headed for the ground. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, and always trust your kid. He's all grown up with a flour sack cape tied all around his dreams. He's full of piss and vinegar, he's busting at the seams. So he licked his finger and he checked the wind, said it's gonna be do or die. He wasn't scared of nothing, he's pretty sure he could fly. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, and always trust your case. He's old and gray with a flour sack cape tied all around his head. He's still jumping off the garage, will be till he's dead. All these years the people said he's acting like a kid. He did not know he could not fly, so he did. Well, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms and hold your breath, always trust your case. Yeah, he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, and always trust your case. Spread your arms and hold your breath, and always trust your case. I was in Austin, in the chilly parlor bar, drinking mad dog margaritas, not caring where you are. Here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back to shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish steps the day you said goodbye. I'm just a poor boy. Lord works my middle name. If money was a reason, well, I would not be the same. But I'll stand up and be counted. I'll face up to the truth. I'll walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish steps the day you said goodbye. seen a Mona Lisa too. I have heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. Forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my fault. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, I love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wished I was in Austin, in the chilly parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas, not caring where you are. This is a little song about West Texas. Just got all inspired. I'm just so white, man. I was sitting on the fender with someone else's truck, drinking Old Crow whiskey, hot 7 out in the park. You can hear the band playing right through the wall. There ain't no cover charge, there ain't no last call out in the park. Now there's a couple of cowboys putting up their dues. There wasn't much to it after both of them puked out in the park. And then someone called the police, and the police finally came, and they wrote them a couple of tickets, and they took a couple of names out in the park. I love to see the neon dancing on the gravel. I love to hear the pickup trucks come unraveled, and some have given up, some have given in. Looks like everybody's looking for a friend out in the parking lot. Whoops, there's a couple who could not wait to get home. Probably in love, so let's leave them alone out in the park. Now the band is on the bus, they're all loaded up to leave, but the drummer's got a girlfriend and she's tugging at his sleeve out in the park. Well, I love to see the neon dancing on the gravel, and I love to hear the pickup trucks come unraveled, and some have given up, some have given in. Looks like everybody's looking for a friend out in the parking lot. Now everybody's gone, they've shut out all the lights, and the dust begins to settle. It's never been so quiet out in the park. Are we having fun yet? No. Well, what we're going to do is just sit up here and trade songs and have as much fun as we possibly can. I guess that's about it. This is a song about the first time I ever saw a streamlined train. Happened in a little town of West Texas where I was born called Monahans. Out between Pecos and nowhere. But it was like, you know, it was like a moonshot or something. I mean, the whole town turned out. Train didn't stop or nothing, but we all went down there anyway. Now, being 6 years old, I had seen some trains before, so it's hard to figure out what I'm at the depot for. Trains are big and black and smoking steam, screaming at the wheels. Bigger than anything is, at least that's the way she feels. Trains are big and black and smoking, louder than July 4. But everybody's acting like this might be something more than just picking up the mail of the soldiers from the war. Just something that even old man Wildman never seen before. And it's a late afternoon on a hot Texas day. Something strange is going on and we is all in the way. Now there's 50 or 60 people, they're just sitting on the cars, and the old men left their dominoes and they come down from the bars. Ooh, and everybody's checking. Old Jack Tiptree check his watch, and us kids put our ears to the rails to hear 'em pop. So we already noted when they finally said train time, and you'd have thought that Jesus Christ himself was rolling down the line, 'cause things got real quiet. Mama jerked me back, not before I'd got the chance to lay a nickel on the track. Woo, look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Big and red and silver, she don't make no smoke. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. I said, look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Lord, she never even stopped. She left 50 or 60 people still sitting on the cars and wondering what it's coming to and how it got this far. Oh, but me, I got a nickel smash flatter than a dime by a mad dog, runaway, red, silver, streamline train. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. She's big and red and silver, she don't make no smoke. She's a fast rolling streamline, come to show the folks. I said, look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Yeah. Look out, here she comes, she's coming. Look out, there she goes, she's gone. Streaming straight through Texas like a mad dog cyclone. Thank you. Gone.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Well, sure, John.
Thanks.
We're going to wait right here till you get back.
It'll just be about 10 minutes.
Okay, let's see. I heard somebody ask for what, Randall Knife? Is that what it was? My father had a Randall knife. My mother gave it to him when he went off to World War II to save us all from ruin. Now, if you've ever held a Randall knife, you know my father well. If a better blade was ever made, it was probably forged in hell. My father was a good man. He was a lawyer by his trade. And only once did I ever see him misuse the blade. Well, it almost cut his thumb off when he took it for a tool. The knife was made for darker things. You could not bend the rules. Well, he let me take it camping once on a Boy Scout jamboree. I broke a half an inch off trying to stick it in a tree. Well, I hid it from him for a while, but the knife and he were one, and he put it in his bottom drawer without a hard word won. And there it slept, and there it stayed for 20-some-odd years, sort of like Excalibur, except waiting for a tear. My father died when I was 40, and I couldn't find a way to cry. Not because I didn't love him, not because he didn't try. I'd cried for every lesser thing, for whiskey, pain, and beauty, but he deserved a better tear, and I was not quite ready. So we took his ashes out to sea, and poured them off the stern, and in through the roses in the wake of everything we'd learned. And when we got back to the house, they asked me what I wanted. Not the law books, not the watch. I need the thing he's haunted. Oh, my hand burned for the Randall knife there in the bottom drawer. And I found a tear for my father's life and all that it stood for.
This is a song that I wrote about a man who was kind of like my grandfather. Actually, he was my grandmother's boyfriend, what he was, and but his name was Jack Prigg, and he drilled oil wells all over the world. First oil wells in South America and the Middle East, and he's the guy that taught me how to whittle and cuss, spit, drive a car, and sit up straight. And I'd play the Red River Valley, and he'd sit in the kitchen and he'd cry and run his fingers through 70 years of living and wonder, Lord, has every well I drilled gone dry? With his friends, me and his old man was like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Well, he's a drifter and a driller of oil wells, and an old school man of the world. He taught me how to drive his car when he's too drunk to. Ooh, and he'd wink and give me money for the girls. And our lives was like some old western movie, like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. From the time that I could walk, he'd take me with him to a bar called the Green Frog Cafe. There was old men with beer guts and dominoes. Oh, and they're lying about their lives while they play. And I was just a kid that they all called his sidekick, like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. And one day I looked up and he's pushing 80. There's brown tobacco stains all down his chin. Well, to me, he's one of the heroes of this country. So why is he all dressed up like them old men? He's drinking beer and playing Moon and 42, like a desperado waiting for a train. Like a desperado waiting for a train. And then the day before he died, I went to see him. And I was grown and he was almost gone. So we just closed our eyes and dreamed us up a kitchen and sang another verse to that old song. Come on, Jack, the son of a bitch is coming. And with desperados waiting for a train, like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados